So in this video, I'm going to be doing a glitter outline nail design using loose glitter. So with this design, I'm going to say straight up, I'm not even going to hook you till the end. I'm going to say straight up, it is a pain to do. And I realized when doing this, like in the middle of doing it, that there's a much easier way to do this without having to suffer. And as the video goes on, I'll tell you all the sufferings, all the sufferings I experienced whilst doing this. Like, don't get me wrong, this design does work. It's just that it's really tedious and it's really messy. So I'll be adhering my nails using the lazy girl method. Yes, I know. But it's okay, I kept it short. You guys are probably at the point of thinking, is this all she knows how to do?
Do something else! We have it! We have it already!
But I can do acrylic, builder gel, and obviously polygel. So I should probably start showing some of those things. So this will be the glitter I'm using. As you can see, there are big chunks in the glitter. I do not recommend. If you're going to use a glitter, use one that doesn't have big chunks, because you'll see why. You'll see why that is a stressor later on. So I filmed my thumb for TikTok, and this is basically what I'm going for. And I'm sure you already know that because you've seen the thumbnail. But here I'm just drawing on the line with the white polish. Also, really quickly, I didn't upload last week because I had way too much going on. I was moving stuff around in my house. I now have a nail room, which is great. I mean, I did before, but it was tiny. But now it's big and there's a lot going on in it and it looks good. And then I also had a schedule change at work, which means I can't upload on Saturdays anymore. It has to be like in the middle of the week. Don't know if I want to do Wednesday or Thursday. Just depends on when when this one is ready to go out. So yeah, just wanted to get that out. So once you're done drawing your lines, flash cure them for about 10 seconds or so. You want to make sure it's still tacky because then you're going to dip your finger in the glitter so it has something to stick to. So here is where I ran into my first issue, which is, okay, I see that, yeah, the glitter stuck as it should, but then I realized, okay, if I'm going to use a glitter, it has to be a fine glitter. It can't have the big chunks, otherwise they also do stick to the polish and you have to just pick them apart. And when you do pick them off, it leaves a gap in which you have to find the smaller pieces of glitter to patch that part. So just use a glitter that is fine and just one size, or just make sure that you don't have huge pieces like this unless that's what you want. So that's what I'm doing here, is just patching up that part using some old cuticle pusher that I got from the Dollar Tree to scoop it up and then pour it onto the nail. So I flash cured it again because obviously it wasn't fully cured, just to make sure that it would stick on a lot more, but I don't think that honestly did anything. And if you get any glitters that stick out of the line, just use like your nail or something sharp to just like, I don't know, push them back in, like put them back in place, or just like scratch it off. So here I'm using my tweezers to push the glitters back onto that white line so it doesn't look so messy. So I realized that the rice cooker going off, okay. Anyway, so I realized the glitter still wasn't sticking to the white, so I got some top coat and just kind of applied it in the areas where you could see the white, and I flash cured it so that it would be sticky. So the same step as before, putting my finger into the glitter, shaking the excess off, and then using my tweezers to scratch off where it might be outside of the white line. So this is how all of them look. I did the rest off camera because that first one, I was like, I'm already under stress, and trying to film this under stress means even more stress. But I just basically did what I showed you and repeated those same steps on the other fingers. So for this part is also additional stress. So first of all, you want a top coat that you don't care for. I have like a glitter dedicated top coat, so whenever I'm doing something with glitter, I use that one. So the technique to applying your top coat and to just capping the glitter is, so the first thing you do is you go into the nude part with the top coat, so the one that you don't really care for. Because then if you do get glitter in it, it's like it doesn't matter because you don't really care for it, and you can use it for things like this. Because I would just go ahead and use like my normal top coat, but then like if I do get some glitter pieces in there, then that's that top coat done. So long story short, just fill in the middle with that top coat, and then I'll show you what to do in the next part. So here's a tip that I probably should have mentioned way before this part is if you get some stray pieces of glitter, just rub them off with your finger or scratch them off with your nail and they come right off. As you can see, judging by my pinky finger, there is just glitter all over my hands. And whilst I was painting is when these pieces of glitter were just randomly landing onto whatever nail I was painting. And that just made it even more tedious to do. Like, I honestly think that's the worst part about this nail design is just the glitter being everywhere. Like, at one point my camera died and I couldn't switch my battery out. I had to get my husband to do it because I couldn't touch anything. Because see how glitter is, you just be finding it for weeks in the most random places. So after I applied the top coat just to the nude spaces, I cured it and then now I'm applying it to the whole nail. And the technique behind this is you paint more on one side, flip the brush over and then paint the other side so that you don't have glitter just being smudged across the pink side. I demonstrate this a lot clearer when I do the pinky finger because you can see like the brush action of me turning it over. Wow, I couldn't get my words out, but yeah. So here we are towards the end of the video and I realize I still haven't told you the easy way to do this. Well, the easy way to do this is use a glitter polish. It's that simple and I realized it way too late. Like instead of doing the outline with the white polish, just go straight into using a glitter polish, much easier. But these are how the nails turn out. If you see bubbling, it's because of that top coat. I realize why I don't use that top coat anymore. It is horrid. Anyways, if you like this, like, comment and subscribe and thanks for watching.